Everyone, today we are going to do the male reproductive system. Okay, I'll be covering only the male reproductive part in this particular video. Let's hope it should be short because it is explained till here only, right? But what I do, I just expand it a more. Look here. So you see, in the chapter of heredity and variation, I know I have not taught you, but you might have learnt it sometime. Okay, sometime in your classes you might have heard it. So remember, in that chapter, okay, we learned that the XY, okay, the men they have XY. So that when XY chromosome is there, so what happens? The male child is born, and when XX is there, so female child. So reproductive system with specific organs, they develop in the body of men and women due to sex chromosomes. And also the X chromosome is present in men and women, while Y is only present in the men. Now let us discuss about the male reproductive system. Alright, so I'll open the board as of every day I do it, opening the board, then telling whatever is there. This is what we discussed last class, right? You remember, everyone? Right? We discussed all these last class. This, then this. Right? Now, let's do here. Okay. So, in the male reproductive system, first I'm going to start drawing it. So, I'm going to start from this particular part. Since you all have already studied, this chapter once in your life, I'm sure you know basics of it. No, my drawing is not much good here on screen. Okay, like this, it meets. Ignore some corrections, okay? I know some corrections, actually many corrections are involved in it. Like this, then the urogenital tract is there, penis is there. Like this, it goes. Lobules, here we have lobules, okay, both sides. Then, okay, joining these two also. Okay, let's start understanding here only. I know the drawing is not good, I know. So now understand it. This is your scrotum. What is this? Scrotum. Now, these are the testes. Testes are the ones which produce sperm. Now, scrotum is an outer covering on the testes. Now, a question might arise that why is scrotum outside? Why not it is inside? So, because our body's temperature is what? Average is 37 degrees Celsius. But this scrotum, it needs about 35 or 34. Which means 2 to 3 degrees lesser it wants. So, that is why it is present outside. Because the temperature of outside it varies. What am I doing? Yeah. Now, after this, let me just name it, okay? Now, see, this is the testes, this is the scrotum. I'll just magnify testes and I'll tell you. These are the ducts, okay? These are sperm duct. Then, we have here, these two are the accessory glands, which consists of the seminal vesicle also. Accessory gland, which also consists of the seminal vesicle. Now this is your vas deferens. Then here you have this is the Cooper's gland. Okay. Now remember one thing I have to tell you. In female and males, this Cooper gland is also, in male this is called bulbourethral gland also. Okay, bulbourethral gland. One thing you have to remember, in female we have Bartholin gland, and that Bartholin gland and this Cooper's gland are very similar. So sometimes questions come that which gland is similar in male and female. So that's the bulbourethral gland, or you can say the Bartholin gland, whatever in the option it is given. Now this is your urogenital tract. There we have ejaculatory duct, and the largest gland, prostate gland, is also there. Okay, and this is your urethra, or urethra is also called as the urogenital tract, because the this urogenital when urine and sperm both are coming from the urogenital tract only. All right. Now let us magnify this particular testes. I'm going to magnify these testes and I'm going to tell you now what happens inside the testes. So, one second. I'll draw it with purple now. Look here. It is something like this. Alright. Then we have it in this way. These are the ducts, okay? You know, na, the ducts open. That's the vas deferens. That duct is vas deferens. Now remember that these germ cells, they are covered by germinal epithelium. Now this testis, it has a covering that we call as epididymis. Epididymis. Okay. And there are many testicular lobules present in it. They happen to meet at a point. Many testicular lobules are there. Okay, about 250 testicular lobules are there, which consist of pipe-like seminiferous tubules. These are seminiferous tubules. Okay, now what happens is seminiferous tubules, they are the site of sperm formation. Now when the sperm is formed, okay, from the testicular lobules to the seminiferous tubules, once the sperm is formed, okay, then it passes through these seminiferous tubules, and the seminiferous tubule, it opens into reti testes. Now what is reti testes? So it is a net-like structure which is formed by the seminiferous tubules. That's the reti testes. It will then pass through the reti testes. After passing through the reti testes, it will go and open into vas efferentia or vas efferens. Not deferens, efferentia. That's some tubules, they join it, form it. That's the vas efferens. Reti testes into vas efferens, and vas efferens will send that to the epididymis, and epididymis is going to open into the vas deferens and it will share that sperm. Okay, that's it. That is how the sperm is formed and the sperm is carried on from one to another. Okay, I'll tell you this thing in a very nice way now. Just understand it. What I'm going to do is, okay, after vas deferens, what happens? After the vas deferens, it goes to the ejaculatory duct, then the urogenital duct. Okay, and before that, it has to go through after ejaculatory, it has to go through the Cooper's gland, prostate gland. Okay, and what does, some things happen there. Okay, fructose is released. Alright, getting my point. Fructose are released in the seminiferous duct. Why is fructose released? Because the sperm needs energy, right? Sperm needs energy, so fructose is also released. Now understand, what I'll do, I'll make a flow chart. So look, first what happens? From the testes, the sperm moves to the, okay, from testes, scrotum, we know that scrotum is outside. Now what will happen? One second. Yeah. Now what will happen? This will move to the testicular lobule. Right? In the testicular lobule, what do we have? We have seminiferous tubules. Right? And they are the sites of sperm formation. From there, it will move to reti testes. From the reti testes, it will open into vas efferens. Okay, it will move open into vas efferens. Vas efferens will send that to epididymis. And that epididymis will open into vas deferens, and that will open into ejaculatory duct, and that will open into urogenital duct, and through the penis it will go for copulation. This is what happens, okay? And remember semen. There is something called semen. Semen is all the secretions from all the glands plus the motile sperm. That is semen. It is rich in nutrient and fructose. Also that the sperm size, 1 minute. Now let us go through the book. What's given over here? So the male reproductive system I have already told you. Let's look at this diagram once. Okay, in this diagram we are having, so in this diagram we are having, this is the urinary bladder is there, right? Seminal vesicles are there, accessory glands. Okay, this is the ejaculatory duct, the prostate gland is here, the vas deferens is this is the Cooper's gland. Okay, epididymis is there here, epididymis, then urogenital tract. Okay, scrotum, penis, testis, all this we have discussed. Now male reproductive system, it consists of the testes, the various ducts and glands. Which ducts are there? This ejaculatory duct is there and urogenital duct is there. Various glands are there. Which glands are there? Accessory gland, the Cooper's gland and the prostate gland. The testes are present in the scrotum, which is outside the abdominal cavity. And the testes, they contains various seminiferous tubules. I told you testicular lobules are there in which seminiferous tubules are there. Now the germinal epithelium is present in the tubules which divide by meiosis. Okay, and these sperms then are put forward, right? The sequence is, first it moves to rete testes, opens into vas efferens or efferentia, then epididymis, and then moves to vas efferens, then ejaculatory duct and the urogenital duct. Now as these sperms move, okay, they become mature, they begin to fertilize the ovum. They have that ability. Now see here, the seminal vesicles, they secrete their secretions into the ejaculatory duct. The accessory gland will put its secretions in ejaculatory duct, but the Cooper's gland and the prostate gland will put that in the urogenital duct. Okay, now semen is formed of sperms and secretions. Semen will be ejaculated out of the body through the penis. Now all the organs, they are paired. Okay, all these male reproductive organs are paired except you saw urogenital duct, only one was there, prostate gland is only one, penis is only one, scrotum is only one. One covering is there, no, two coverings are there. So urogenital duct, the scrotum, the prostate gland and the penis, they are single. Now there are some surprising facts that length of each epididymis is about 6 meters and length of each sperm is about 60 micrometer. This was what I was willing to tell, but because of pausing the video I just forgot. So length of a sperm is about 60 micrometers. Now such a small sperm has to cross the distance of approximately 6.5 meters. You can see epididymis, right? Epididymis is, let's say, 6 meters long here, epididymis, right? And here are the sperms. They have to cross such a long distance, right, while passing out of the male reproductive system. Just 6 meters, 0.5 meters, the urogenital duct and all that. Right. Okay. Then sperm needs a lot amount of energy. I told you fructose is present in the semen. Why? Because fructose is a form of glucose. So what will it do? Glucose is going to provide it energy. So that is all about the male reproductive system. In the next part, we'll be covering the female reproductive system. That was it. Short one, right? So let's meet you in the next one. Okay. Hope it was a fun interactive session. Thank you everyone.